I don't like how Michael Carrick handled this post-match conference after losing to Hull City, but let's listen together and find out what he said.
Michael, how do you assess the performance and the result today?
I think a lot of the performance gets lost in the result. I think there was some good things actually in there, in different levels and different parts.
Up to that point, if you watched the game, do you think he is right in his assessment? Do you think there were really some good things that happened there? This is something that they use to try and show the fans or whoever is listening that it wasn't as bad as it seems, but it might have been.
But it gets lost with the result, and I totally understand that. I think we're obviously really disappointed with how the game ended up going and what direction it went.
Okay, maybe at least lead with you are disappointed. If you really are, I can see he looks very sad, but don't lead with there were positive things when it was a loss, or if you have positive things, say them after some time and point them out, not just say positive then move on.
Conceding the 2 goals like we did puts us in a challenging position. Even second half, I still thought if we got one, even with 10 minutes to go, I think we would have a chance, and we couldn't find that much.
Okay, so now that isn't a very good thing to say. In the second chance, if we got even one, even if it was in the last 10 minutes, it would have put us in a better position. But the truth is that it didn't. So at the moment, we can say he is speaking in hypotheticals, things that would have been, but they didn't. So instead of finding out what might have gone wrong in the match and try and think or just offer, we'll look into that and we'll work on that, he is dealing with the things that would have happened, which is not a very nice way to handle a defeat.
Moment really, so disappointed. We'll be better for it. We'll be better for it moving forward and understanding what we need to get better at and improve on. And but yeah, for sure it hurts. You know, we came here to win and we haven't done that.
We've been with you pre-season.
I have to point out all the cliches used, and we came here to win is one that they use a lot, so happens.
And in particular up close with you in Ireland and seen all the really hard work done on the training pitch. Why wasn't that transferred into the match, do you feel?
It's football. Sometimes you get them, you know. We didn't want them. We didn't want it today. I thought...
Okay, up to that point. It's football. Sometimes you get them. We didn't have them today. So what you realize is that answer sounds like he is putting it to chance. Like it is luck. Sometimes you win some games, sometimes you don't. But he doesn't really dissect what really happened in the match. For instance, they conceded 2 goals from set pieces, which he doesn't mention in any of the interviews he does. So I don't know why he's just assuming he didn't see that. So it's some things that were preventable. It's not some things that would happen sometimes in football. Although they do.
There were some good things from what we're trying to get. We need more of it, obviously.
No, you don't need more of what we saw. Man United was very passive in the game, so I really don't see what the good things were in there. But okay.
But I think again a lot of it gets lost in the result and the goals that we end up conceding. Makes it look a lot worse than it probably is. Just sometimes like you win them games.
Yeah, it doesn't make it look worse than it was. It was really worse. Hull City was very active, going for the ball, fighting for it. Their defense was solid, and it was a well-structured team. They didn't make very many mistakes, and the other team, Man United, was the opposite of that. So as I've said, acknowledging defeat sometimes means accepting defeat means you acknowledge the mistakes you made, and at no point will he be accountable. He won't say, I messed up on this, or it was my job to adjust the tactics, but I didn't. So also accountability helps play a very nice role in a game of football.
Everyone thinks you've played great and you haven't really, but It is a results business, I get that, and we're desperate to win. But when we're trying to progress and improve, we got to take the things that we know we want to get better at and keep working on it. You know, we'll be better for it. You know, we won't be knocked by it. It's disappointing, but it won't derail us by any stretch.
And one of your many characteristics, a strong characteristic of yours, is, according to your ex-teammates, you never get too despondent if we lose, never too carried away if we win. Is that the kind of approach you need with this team going into a hard work of training next week?
No, listen, we're not happy at all. I'm not happy we've lost the game. So there's, it's not let's move on and everything's okay. So there's a difference, I think. But the assessment of it, of keeping our composure and understanding where we want to get and how we want to improve, where we want.
Yeah, there he does it better, and to be sincere, is usually someone who is very composed, whether they win or lose, which is a good thing, and it's also something going to inspire to the team. But more of that, not more of there were positive good things. That's not a good way to inspire them. Yeah, accept the defeat, accept what went wrong, then show a way on how you can move forward.